Patreon.com/the Walk-Off Podcast. $4 a month gets you in there.
Taking a hard left turn here. Who's got the best fashion style in the organization? Name some of the best dressed teammates you have.
Well, I have to mention this guy because if he watches this and I don't mention him, he'll be Phil Clark. Not that he's
okay,
the best,
Phil. Yeah.
Not that he's the best dressed. He's honestly, he wears the same thing to the field every single day, and he thinks it's awesome.
What's he showing up in every day?
Sweats and just like the most nonchalant outfit. But I would say, gosh, and it's sad because he's not in the org anymore, but Andrew Vasquez.
Okay.
He was the big Hawaiian t-shirt guy. He made a statement in spring training. He brought 7 Hawaiian shirts, and he'd wear one for every single day of the
week. His Monday through Sunday.
Yep. Every day. I'm trying to think. You know what, man? I'm trying to be the best dressed this year.
I was going to say, you've got a good style, man. I love there's not a lot of dudes who could pull off the full brim hat. Your hat game on point, buddy. Oh, there she is. There's the beauty.
Oh, yeah. I have a custom one coming as well for me to bring.
Nice.
So yeah. Yep. I'll start wearing the hats, the Cam Newton look.
You've been to probably every minor league stadium out there. Do you have a favorite?
Lansing, Michigan.
Really?
Yeah, by far.
What was it that you enjoyed about Lansing so much?
It was a stadium. Some stadiums you play in, they're not stadiums.
Right.
And Lansing you had the big apartments out in the outfield, you had people watching the games from their balcony. It was really cool. And then the frats and the sororities from Michigan State, they showed up, and at one point I had beer poured on my back from the fan, and they got kicked out, but like that to me, I was like, bro, this is awesome.
That's an experience for sure.
Yeah, this is awesome. We set a record there for a low A game with like 12,300 people or something.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the best.
Just the people are coming out, eh?
Oh yeah, it's all Michigan State people. They all come out for the games because we did Thirsty Thursdays. It's $1 beer, so why not come out?
Okay, we are going to now do a little game here. So what we're going to do is we're going to name some things. Okay. And you are going to rank those things. 1 being you absolutely can't stand it. 10 being you are just a huge fan.
Okay.
I know it's a tough scoring system, but I think you've got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so let's start with mashed potatoes and gravy.
That is a 8.
An 8. Okay, so we've got a fan here.
Yep.
Classic rock.
10.
Okay.
I'm a classic rock guy.
I like, you've got the look. What do you like to listen to? What are your favorite classic rock groups?
Well, you name them all from like the 90s and the 2000s. I'm actually a 2000s classic rock guy. I feel like people didn't really listen to it too much, but even like not metal, I wouldn't say metal, but like Eve 6.
Okay, yeah.
Nice one.
I was a huge Eve 6 fan.
Yeah, I love Eve 6. I don't know, man. I got them all on a playlist.
Eve 6 second album, underrated.
Right? Underrated.
That first one got all the love, but the second one was a darn good album.
The first one is freaking awesome. I still listen to it.
Yeah. Me too, buddy. Me too. Yeah. Oh, superhero girl. Frick. Anyways.
Okay, so if we're talking about rock in the 2000s, I know people are gonna throw questions on the comment section. Where do you stand on Nickelback?
Love them.
Love them. Great answer. So easy to hate on Nickelback, and no one wants to acknowledge that they're really a good band, man. Like so many hits.
People hate on That's
It's
gotta be
because they
some,
got too big. It happens
right?
with everything, right? As soon as somebody rises up, they can't wait
All
to
hate.
knock them down.
All
Yeah, it's
hate.
all
I
hate.
swear,
Yeah.
People,
Love the answer.
I don't know where that came from because all I did was honestly listen to Nickelback on my little iPad or iPod Nano growing up.
Yeah.
And that was, and people were like, wait, listen to that. I'm like, dude, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, no, they got some bangers, man.
Leader of Men. I remember listening to that to the point where my mom, like I was still in high school at the time, but my mom was like, you have to listen to that outside because I can't handle it anymore.
Great.
Okay, next one. The city of Seattle.
4.
Love it. All right. Okay, Sopranos.
Get deeper with it for me. What, like, explain exactly a soprano? Like, is that like a?
Sorry,
like
the show. The Sopranos. Never watched it.
Never watched.
Okay.
Is that bad?
0.
I know I wouldn't say that's bad. I mean, it's an older show. You're just showing how young and hip you are, Haggy.
Haggy, Scott, last week we asked Chris Beck his feelings on Friends. He had never seen the show Friends, and then Scott has been roasted ever since for being the oldest person ever. Have you seen Friends?
No, Friends is on the TV 24/7.
This is what I told him. I'm like, dude, you spend so much time in hotel rooms. How the hell have you not seen a rerun of Friends?
Like up at you're randomly up at 1 a.m. and you're just like, your Friends isn't on, you know? What?
Yeah. Oh, that's so
all right. That's
funny.
on Chris. That one's on Chris.
All right.
Okay, I like to hear that.
Off the
Thank
hook,
you,
Scott.
Okay. IPA or hoppy beers in general.
I would say if you asked me this like a year or two ago, I would put them up there like a 8, 9.
Yeah.
But I'm on the light beer trend right now. So
yeah, what do you like to drink?
I'm like a Pilsner, just like a Christie or a blonde, a nice blonde. I like blonde. So
me too. You're so we're up in Edmonton and Calgary, Alberta, which is nice. The prairies here. And you're gonna fit right in. The prairies, we love our Pilsners. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Are you a Flames fan or an Oilers fan?
I'm a Flames fan, and Adam is a Montreal Canadiens fan.
Well, okay. I've been in Edmonton for a few years now. My daughter is 11. She plays hockey. Of course, all her friends are Oilers fans.
Yeah.
We go to Oilers games. I have to say,
they're so good.
I'm an Oilers fan at this point. So begrudgingly, I'm an Oilers fan.
I am not. Yeah. Okay. Roger Clemens.
10.
Love it.
Yeah. I don't care what they say he did. I mean, that guy did a lot for the game of pitching. You know, that guy is, and he would come in when his kid, Casey, played with us. He would be at the field, at the complex all the time, talking with people. He's a great human.
I know that he's a polarizing individual, but honestly, like what he did coming from the Red Sox to the Blue Jays in the 90s, like, because I was just a kid, right? So the Jays won the World Series in 92 and 93. And I was 10 and 11 when that happened, which really skewed my view on sports, Haggy, because as an 11-year-old boy, I just thought you follow your favorite team and every couple of years they win the whole thing, right? And here we are 30 years later.
Still waiting.
But when Roger came over in 97 and 98, like the Blue Jays were in a rough spot, man. And like he came in, and even though they were still a bad team, he won the Cy Young in 97 and 98. They were a great team, and he won the Cy Young. Like it was just so fun to watch as a kid. I don't know, like everyone gets on the whole steroid thing, but it's both hitters and pitchers were juicing like
at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
And the fact that he was doing this against juicing hitters.
Agreed.
Okay.
All right. Roger Clemens, great pitcher, better dad. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, there you go.
It, yes. Okay, last one, and then we're going to get to some listener questions here for you, Haggy, and we'll let you get out of here. Of course, we always appreciate your generosity.
No rush, man. All I got to do is play catch with my buddy Hans Kraus with the Phillies. He's coming over here in a second. But
Hans Kraus, that's a great Bond villain name. You tell him that.
Hans Kraus. All right, I will. He'll enjoy
Okay, last one. Star Wars.
I give it an 8.
Okay.
I like it. I think it's awesome. And if I gave it anything less, all my friends would hate me for that. So I
A little bit of safety in this number.
Yeah, a little safety in there, but my brother's a big fan. I get brought in by Nick Prado with the Royals. He that guy is a Star Wars nerd.
Yeah.
So we go to Disneyland just to go see the Star Wars world. So
we were talking to Chris Beck. He said, I mean, he gave it a 10 and he's told us he was going to call his first son Anakin. So I was like,
oh, he does love Star Wars. That guy
does love Star Wars. Han Solo or Han Solo?
Han.
Han. Okay.
I love it. Thank you.